Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Car Addiction. This is the YouTube channel where we make financial bad decisions. If you are underage, under the age of 21 years old, stop, click away. If you watch these channels, you will make bad financial decisions throughout the rest of your life. Now I have set that aside. Today we'll talk about how much does it cost to register a right-hand drive vehicle in Canada. But first, just want to show you guys this bracket from my exhaust came loose, so I don't know what the exhaust is holding on by, and if I should be driving it. There's enough support, that's okay. There's three spots holding it. It's such a beautiful day that I had to get out. I had a long day at work, came home, had to spend some time with the wife and kids, and my wife was yapping that I need to do the dishes, and I'm like, honey, I'm gonna do the dishes, but just give me like 10 minutes, I just want to go out. So she was nice enough to say yes. She didn't say yes. She went, yep. I just left. I really wanted to get out and drive a little bit. So in the meantime, I decided, you know what? Why don't I talk to you guys about how much does it cost to have a right-hand drive vehicle in Canada? A lot of people ask me, are you even allowed to have a right-hand drive vehicle in Canada? A couple of days ago, I went out and somebody asked me on a stoplight that do I need a special license to drive a right-hand drive vehicle in Canada? And I was like, no. You kind of have to be a good driver. That was my smart ass answer, but that is not even the case. Anybody and everybody can register a right-hand drive vehicle in Canada, and you can drive it. It's not really a big deal. You know what? Let me go to the other. There's another park that I want to go to. It's a really nice driving road around here. There's some really nice driving road around in Halton Hills or Georgetown. So the other day, basically, somebody asked me if you need a special license to drive a right-hand drive. Not really. You don't need any special license to drive a right-hand drive in Canada, or at least in Ontario. You just, I guess, need to know how to drive. You just need to be on the right-hand side of the road more than the left-hand side, because you have been driving left-hand side for so long, automatically your brain tells you to be on that side. You just gotta override that and be on the other side. That's pretty much it. The gear shift is exactly like a standard vehicle, doesn't matter left hand or right hand. It's the same transmission. And then when it comes to the pedal position, it's the same thing. Your accelerator is on the right hand side, brake and clutch. So it doesn't matter left hand or right hand, they're all the same thing. So in order to import a right-hand drive vehicle in Ontario or specifically Canada, the vehicle needs to be a minimum 15 years old. So in states, that is 25 years. So we got you guys by 10 freaking years. Oh my God, don't get me started on states lately. You have an orangutan as a precedent. I know I'm gonna lose some subscribers, but you know what, I don't care. Oh, I love this park. I didn't know it's open. There's a lot of people around here. Excuse my bad haircut. I can't really do much due to COVID. And wow, there's quite a bit of people. First of all, what you need to know is the insurance companies in Ontario are screwed up. We pay some of the highest insurance rate in North America, partly because there is not really any legislation in Ontario dictating how much they can charge. So we just get rimmed. When it comes to a classic vehicle or a vehicle which is 15 years or older, my go-to company is Haggerty. No, I'm not sponsored by Haggerty. I would love to be sponsored by Haggerty. If anybody from Haggerty, you're watching this, my email is in description. Hit me up. We'll work together. I would love to work together. I have been using you guys for I don't know, 4 or 5 years. You guys are pretty much the best in the business in Canada. So hit me up. Let's work together. Anyway, so what I have here is the breakdown of my 300ZX. I have another letter in my house where the breakdown of this car is, but I just can't find it. So I just took the breakdown for my 300ZX. So my 300ZX twin turbo is priced at $12,000. That is the replacement value of that vehicle. God forbid, if anything happens, I will get $12,000 for it. I also pay an extra $32 for I don't really know what it is, but basically in case of an accident and the vehicle is total loss, I get to keep the vehicle and that $12,000 replacement cost. So I guess I'll have $12,000 to rebuild my 300ZX. Now, going back to the policy, this is a full comprehensive coverage, and it comes with $1 million liability, body injury, property damage, the whole 9 years. Now, there's a couple of limitations in terms of going with Haggerty or any kind of classic car coverages. First of all, you are limited to X amount of kilometers driven each year. So in all my vehicles, I usually ask for 3,000 kilometers. In reality, that's way more than something that I will even drive, because lately I noticed per season in Canada you can basically drive your vehicle from April to October, maybe some November, because right off you may have some November snow, and we actually had snow in end of April, almost, yeah, 15th April we had snow only. So 3,000 kilometers for me is quite a bit. I usually drive 500 to 700 kilometers a year. Now this year it's different, because last 2 months I was off due to COVID. I practically daily drove this Skyline, and I am at 551 kilometers in about 6 weeks time, which is quite a bit for me driving these cars. And the funny thing is, in 551 kilometers, this is my third tank halfway, so 2.5 tanks of gas. I don't granny drive it usually. Anyway, so the cost of insurance for my 300ZX twin turbo for a year, it comes to $440 a year. Now that's for one car. When I added the Skyline, I insured this at $15,000 instead of $12,000 for the 300ZX, and then you get a policy discount. So this vehicle was $370 by itself, but when you add the 300ZX and the Skyline together, in total it came to $736 a year. If you know anything about insurance in Ontario, that is dirt cheap. My Hyundai Santa Fe, which I daily drive, is a little over $200 a month. It's $209 a month. That's like $2,500 and $2,530 a year. So $700 for 2 cars, it's chump change. We just pay. If I lived in Ottawa or in Montreal, the insurance situation would be a lot better. You will see in Ottawa, Montreal, or Alberta, or even BC, there are a lot of right-hand drive vehicles, because first of all, the insurance rates over there are much better than Ontario. A. B, when it comes to classic car, they are even cheaper. You can probably insure a Skyline for less than $200 a year and have more kilometers to drive per season than what we get. So here you go. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. If you are from southern states or US and you think this is outrageous, please show your support, drop a like, drop a comment, because it is outrageous. If this is your first time in my channel, what I do is I make a lot of DIY videos. I'm a huge Nissan freak. I make buying guides, I make product reviews, and I also do a lot of regular vlogging here and there. So hit the like and subscribe button and the bell notification, and stay up to date for all new upcoming videos.